We've seen some horrible stuff this afternoon where chickens and ducks were getting slaughtered, and now we want to make sure that we plant some good seeds, positive seeds, so people can stop eating them.
Do you believe that all people on earth should have basic rights and to freedom?
Of course. And those who are prosper have to look after that. If you are capable, then I have to see them. Those who are poor, I have to help them. Everybody should work for that.
What do you think about animal rights as well? Should we have this right to freedom also extended to
Of course,
pets?
See, they are also the God's creation, you know. You cannot kill them for your to feed yourself, you know.
Yeah.
So it's because they cannot talk, or they are not capable to fight back to you. So you cannot kill them and eat it for this thing. There is so many other things that you can eat. You cannot kill somebody and eat. So God has given you the hands and everything. You grow something and then eat.
A lot of Indian people there, they eat dairy.
Yeah, dairy.
Yeah. May I ask, do you eat
Yes.
dairy?
Yeah, dairy, yes, of course, we do. Yeah, it's not killing, so it's just.
There's a lot of abuse that happens. All the dairy cows, they get repeatedly impregnated and then taken their kids away. They suffer a lot, and then when they are spent, they be sent to the slaughterhouse.
Commercial, you know. It's all goes on profit.
So
how much I can get profit from this cow? That's it.
Yeah.
They are not taking care of that. This has become the business.
So every business has demand and supply, right? So do you think that it is right for us to support this business?
Yeah, you should. It is better than the blood for sure. The dairy is.
Yeah, but there are alternatives. You don't have to actually consume dairy. Like in Villa Market, they have dairy-free cheese. They have nut milk.
This is all.
What is the reason why you are vegetarian in the first place? Like you don't want to harm the beings.
See,
right?
this is from childhood. We have like vegetarian. In India, Indian culture, we say that you grow something and eat. Don't kill somebody and eat.
So it's like a compassionate against harming the animals, right?
Exactly. Anybody.
Way of thinking. If you don't want to contribute to the harm, so that means that you should also not consume dairy and eggs as well, right?
Eggs we are not consuming for sure. Only the dairy, the milk we are having. So we believe this is vegetarian. So.
In India, we are told that dairy is really good for your health. And at the same time, we're also told that we shouldn't harm animals. And then when I grew up, I learned that both these things actually contradict each other. Because on one hand, we don't want to harm animals and don't want to kill them because we don't think we have the right to do that. But when we buy dairy, all the cows that we get milk from, they get killed. And the end is within 5 or 6 years, after they cannot produce any more babies, they're just done. Whereas their entire lifespan is actually 18 to 20 years. They're forcefully impregnated. The male babies, they're taken away immediately and they're slaughtered for veal. If we have the belief that we shouldn't harm animals and shouldn't kill them because we don't have the right, we do not have the right to do this because this also kills the animals. I defended this practice from India because I'm Indian. I said, no, in India, the dairy is not so bad because people respect cows, this and that. Found this to be completely not true. The footage from dairy industry and dairy farms in India is some of the worst I have seen in the world. Let's assume that things are better in India. Let's assume. But now we are here and we know for a fact that the farms here, they kill little babies, they separate the families, the mothers grieve, they impregnate, which means it's kind of like rape the cows for 5 or 6 times in their life and then kill them. We have the option to really go by our value of not harming the animals and saying no to dairy, because when we see meat as murder, as Indian culture, a lot of us do see that, we have to be able to open our eyes and see dairy as murder. What do you think about that? Did you know about this practice?
No, I don't know much about, because in India it's like traditional way. Cup, go and have the milk from the. Then after that, once that finish, this is traditional way. Then only the extra milk we are going to take it out. We are not separating the babies of that things, but what I say, it's commercial now become so.
Few places like this that this could be happening, that you don't separate the babies, but ultimately the cows, they end up getting killed just by us demanding this milk, which we, by the way, have no need for in our bodies because we are not baby cows, right? So when we don't need something, and we kind of know that we can actually never find out whether this was done in the traditional way or done in commercial way, then don't you think it's just safer to not demand it? What do you think?
Yeah, we should tell awareness. We should make it that this is the okay. You should not use the dairy product also.
Just that our society is confused about this, that we need to drink milk of another species when we're already a grown-up adult, right? Do you think that people need to be more aware? Do you feel that you are more aware now about the dairy practice?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah. Then I see this that okay, we should have less dairy product. Of course, if it is like this, for your pleasure, you cannot do harm anyone. That's it.
Do you think that we cannot get calcium from plants?
I think so. Can, but it's the availability is, I don't know how much available is there.
All the calcium that we need, we can actually get from plants. We don't need any animal products for any nutrients that our body actually needs. If you remove the dairy products from your diet, you already have all that you need from just the plants. So you don't need to additionally get any nutrients, any protein, anything extra. You already have it in your veggies. All the green vegetables you eat, all the fruits you eat, has everything that our bodies need. And it's just lack of awareness. And
yeah, it's like lack of awareness. Of course, I agree with you that everybody should aware of this. But
so do you feel you will look into dairy some more? You'll find out some more things about it and see if you maybe want to change?
I'll find out. I'll find out at what's going on in dairy. This thing.
There is a really great video on YouTube. It's a 5-minute video.
Okay.
It's called Dairy is Scary.
Dairy is
Scary.
Scary. Okay.
It's by this amazing woman called Erin Janis. 5 minutes, and it tells you everything that you need to know. Maybe you can actually look at it after this interview.
Dairy.
I'll get it up.
Yeah. Dairy is scary. You should get it up.
Scary.
Yeah. So we should actually watch it together.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.